Other people could see no reason for Mr. Utterson and Mr. Richard Enfield to be friends. Mr. Enfield was quite different from Mr. Utterson. He was younger and enjoyed going to the theater, to parties and good restaurants. Why are they friends? People asked. What do they talk about when they are together? And the reply was, if you see them on their Sunday walks, they never say anything. They don't seem to enjoy it.
We were keeping the women away from him. They were wild and dangerous because they were so angry. I never saw so many hate-filled faces. And there was the man in the middle. He was frightened.
Oh dear, he said. That's terrible. That's a terrible story. Yes, I agree, said Mr. Enfield. It's a shocking story. Nobody would like the unpleased man who hurt the girl. But another man signed the check. And he's exactly
Who is Mr. Hyde? That evening, Mr. Utterson ate his dinner without much interest. He was not really hungry. There was too much on his mind. After dinner, he usually read a book until midnight, and then went to bed. But that night he took a light and went into his office. There he opened his safe and took out an envelope. On it were the words, Dr. Jekyll's will. He sat down and began to read the will with a worried look on his face.
Jekyll's writing. Mr. Utterson refused to help the doctor when he wrote it. The lawyer had to keep it for the doctor. It was his job, but he did not like the will.
He did not like it as a lawyer, and it made him angry as a person. He liked people to do things in a
The will back into his safe. Then he put on a coat and hat and went out into the cold night. He went to Cavendish Square to visit his friend, the famous Dr.
Good to see you, Utterson, he said. Sit down and make yourself comfortable. They always enjoyed their visits. After a little general talk, the lawyer spoke about Dr. Jekyll. You and I, Lanyon, are surely Henry Jekyll's two oldest friends.
John Utterson was a lawyer and he lived in London. He seemed to be a cold man without feeling. He never smiled and he spoke only when it was necessary. But people liked him. There was something in his eyes that showed kindness. It showed his understanding of other people.